Pensacola, Norfolk, 757. Stand up.
You already know Baltimore. Stand up. Let's go. Yo, what's up, Cat?
Man, what's good, man? I'm just gonna relax this show. I feel good about this show.
Man, me too, yo. I was waiting for this show. I've been talking about this show, yo. Man, what's good though, man? How you been?
Man, I'm chilling, man. You know me, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, stressing. About to jump back into some training, you know what I mean? Took about a week off after my win. You know, it was just a win.
Yeah, it's just a win. Just a win.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of like your shit was. Except actually you had the knockout though, right?
Yeah, that was the entertainment win, yo. Just the entertainment.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I saw it. I saw you I see you ready for the Halloween views already.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just trying to keep it funny, you feel me? That's all.
Hey, Till, what's up, man? What we got for the show? What we got for him?
Let's do it, man. So first and foremost, I heard that the invasion was a good fight. I heard it was super dope. Like, y'all got any favorite fights? Y'all want to talk about y'all fights? Like, what's going on?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let the executioner speak first.
Well, yeah, I don't. We can talk about our fights, man. You feel me? Awesome fights, first of all. Awesome fights. Yeah. I mean, I like that. I think was it a split? It was a split, right? It was a split. 8 wins apiece. I think 8 wins, 3 losses, 3 draws. I think that's what the record was.
Oh, you're talking about in total?
Total, yeah.
Total. I don't even know. Is all the videos up?
I don't know, but they were some good fights, man. But you know what I mean. You know how it is. The water different on the East Coast. You know we drink that mud. You feel me? And shit got ugly. You know I came there in the costume. I told you I was gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Hey, nah, you said Spider-Man.
Yeah, I did say Spider-Man, but that shit was gonna take too long.
For Spider-Man.
It was going, but it was gonna take too long. So I bust our head with some other shit. Lord costume, I got from like Walmart.
I'm gonna be God honest with you. Hey, when you walked up and started just standing there talking to me, I ain't had no damn clue who it was. For real. Hey, look, I was about to get mad. I was like, yo, this dude just stood up, just walked up next to me, stood here, didn't say nothing, and just be looking at me like crazy. I was like, man,
everybody
what mode am I in right now?
But I don't know if we got we don't got. I'm pretty sure we don't got no clips on none of these fights because.
Nah, I don't think we have any clips. I can try to search for some fights.
Hey, look, pull up. We got some guests on the show, don't we?
We sure do. But Venom Blacc. Before we get to the guests, man, you fought 619,
man. You whipped that ass, man.
We gonna skip over that.
I'm not gonna lie though, yo.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, like this for real. Y'all really want to talk about this?
Yes.
Guys, yo.
All right. So look, I'm gonna be on this end. Y'all can ask me the questions and I answer them. Y'all want to talk about this?
I was there, bro. I seen the ass whooping. I seen how niggas said you was scared because you was doing your little, a beautiful introduction though. I like the way you came in there. You need to. I ain't gonna lie. The way you came in with the feathers and all that, yo, that was beautiful, bro. That was beautiful. Yeah. That was beautiful. I was like, oh yeah, that's nice. I said that's nice. See, what they don't know, they too greedy. You feel me? They too greedy to lose. They don't know that it takes time to prepare for execution. You know what I mean? Good ass whoopings take time. Just wait. You get what I'm saying? You did real good in that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I was like, okay. So in the beginning, I did come out. I had my daughter. She was throwing feathers for me. Not really sure if it was recorded or anything like that, but it was for me and for my my kids to be able to finally experience seeing me fight live. So we've been to a couple events. You know what I mean? But I stayed back low key. I ain't really do much. But the kids is there. But look, so yeah, my daughter throwing the feathers out. Yeah, I'm coming in. We got the music playing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So Going into the cage, I walk in. They all got the chant going on. This is just my perspective of what it is. Some of that stuff I ain't even asked for. You know what I mean? Like, I really just, what's up, bro? What's up? You know what I mean? I really just wanted to be there for the moment. You know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to just enjoy my children being there, to be able to watch it, because I already knew in my head there was no way I was going to lose. You know what I mean? Like, if they think that somebody's going to watch me, and I mean, my kids watch me get my ass whooped, I don't know. I think that's when you got to go kind of, Super Saiyan. So, look, of course, the introduction, whatever, right? We're going through. I'm pretty sure this is the part y'all want to hear anyway. So I go, and now we talking about 619, right? I mean, first off, shout out to 619, but I'm about to get on your ass. So look, this is how he started, right? I start off the rip. I already told y'all what I was gonna do. I don't know if y'all thought I was playing, but I told you I'm gonna come out there and just, let the first one go anyway, right? So that's what I did. And it caught him in the back of the ear, and I seen him after that punch right there. I realized he didn't even want to fight no more. I don't believe. You know what I mean? So I immediately began to relax and be like, oh no, I just saw his boxing spirit leave. You know what I mean? Like, he went straight to survival mode. This is just my perspective now. Rather than it's true, I don't even know. But so he's sitting over here, right? And I'm like, okay, no problem. He starts to jab and starts to punch, and then I actually sit there and kind of like take a punch, but not really. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, kind of skimming. I was like, man, that looked like that could have hurt it. I didn't feel not enough power behind it. So, me always, when I'm sparring, this is what I do. I take a lot of shots anyway, because I'm so used to, practicing evading, you know what I mean? And getting out the way of punches. So I like to test the water anyway, So I'm sitting over here with him, and now I'm throwing punches back, and I land a couple punches, and I see him kind of like flinch up, like get scared. I think I jabbed like maybe one time, right? One jab, and after that one jab, he had no clue when the next one was coming. So thus, he began to start tying me up. Now, when he first grabbed me, I was like, okay, all right, no problem. I'm about to separate and pull away. But as I was trying to pull away, he was still pulling me in my arms. So instead of me going backwards anymore, I started going forward. That's when I ended up pinning him against the gate. So I ended up lifting him up. Oh, shit, hold on. We got a night. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, thank you. But, yeah. Shout out to Matthew Bryan for that lovely comment, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Matthew Bryan.
Respect. So I end up lifting him up on the gate. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go. Like, I'm still trying to like break free, and he's still holding me. And I'm like, this at this moment, I knew, I was like, something ain't right. Like, I don't think this is the same 619 I saw punching people. You know what I mean? So I go, all right, no problem. I'm just gonna have to adjust. So I'm like, well, maybe that was just a fluke hold. He was just tying me up to see if he could test, like a man macho thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are in the cage with the shit closed, locked, and throwing hands. So I'm going in here like, no problem. 30 seconds into the next 30 seconds, I start punching, and he started grabbing me again. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This ain't right, because I know I only threw like 3 punches, and I know for damn sure he grabbed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, after my 3 punches, I'm like, okay. I'm like, nah, ain't no way in hell he's going to survival mode right now. So as I look through it, right, give me 1 second. I'm about to do something real quick, because I'm right here with y'all on the phone. I know this is like a show, but I really want to talk to y'all like I'm really just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm explaining my point of view of the fight. So I don't know how often people actually get a chance to hear that view from, like, around like going in the development of the fight itself, or really what's going on. So my Wi-Fi been acting a little slow lately. I don't even think I'm on Wi-Fi right now. Am I coming in clear though?
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
Solid, bro. Your feet are solid.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. So look, as he grabs me and I see him lock my arm in and I'm trying to pull my arm out, I'm like, yo, he's really holding my arm, like holding. I was like, oh, you know what? This is a nice little tactic. I'm thinking this in my head. I'm like, okay, well, I'm still about to break loose and punch him in the face. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking, like mentality. So I pull away and I throw my little combinations and I end up catching him. And I'm like, okay, well, obviously he's not strong, but let's see how it go, you know? And I'm like, right. That's what I'm peeping right now, you know? But look, it's all in a fight though. So I expected it anyway. You know what I mean? Like if that was just the only way that he can negate any kind of damage, then I applaud him for being able to actually do that. But he did it so blatantly. I even got a picture that I had of him getting ready to come hug me before he even threw a punch. And I was trying to see, I was like, whoa, I was like, now this is different angles. You know, when I'm in a fight, it did seem like it was a lot of inside fighting, but I felt myself getting hold because I had to literally snatch out my arm. You know what I'm saying? Like I was snatching out my arm just to try to throw it. And the only arm he was really concerned about was the left, which because I knew he could not see the jab or the hook coming. There was no way he could defend it. So I understand why he tied up my arm, but my right arm was still free. That's why you kept seeing his head pop in the air like you know, like Legos or somewhere. For, you know what I mean? Little Chuck E. Cheese.
I think some Sprite. I think some Sprite spray off his head. Little Sprite like you hit him with the water bottle. I seen that.
Exactly. So exactly. So as I was just sneaking those in, and then I was like, that was the moment I knew right then and there that I would have to adjust, because even though I was punching him to the body at first, thinking that it was gonna soften him up to let me go, he wouldn't let me go. He would not let that arm go. Now, people can say Corey wasn't efficient enough, you know, as far as a referee, but to me, Corey really was just letting us fight. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to do less as possible to intervene the flow of the fight, because he's seeing the, you know, like the way that the power curve was moving. You know what I mean? So if for those who don't know what power curve is when you can feel the opponent's energy diminishing as at the end of a combo, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the time you get to 6, 7, and 8, you could tell that the power curve is dipped. So as he was standing through the fight, I kept on feeling his power curve diminish, only because he was pushing forward trying to hold me, not because he was punching. So I know people were saying to me, they was like, well, you tired? You looking tired? I was telling myself, I was like, I really wasn't tired. I was really arm fighting with him first before I could throw my shot. I had to literally move his hand and adjust his hand and pull my arm out just so I can make sure I can still try to punch, because I was realizing he wasn't punching. He was grabbing. He was trying to tie up my arms so I couldn't punch. But
yeah, no, he definitely was, though. I ain't gonna lie, yo. He was, boys. Woo. He was whole and boys. I know. Listen, y'all. I know I clinch. Niggas know I clinch. Niggas know I clinch up, yo. But niggas know, yo, I don't hold. Well, a lot of people fail to realize about me, yo. I run into a clinch. Like I could be throwing a power shot to the body, but I always dip low and I always get in the inside where you can't see nothing. Oh yeah, we got some footage.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, I show you. I walk out through there. Look, this is when he first holding me. He would not let me go. I'm trying to get my arm out to punch, and he's literally cuffing it. You can see him cuffing the top of my arm. So now I'm like, okay, you want to hold? Okay, now see when I let my hands go if you're gonna be able to hold. So luckily Corey broke it up then, so I had to rethink, right? So as I'm sitting right here, I'm looking, I'm jabbing, I'm starting to jab, and he can't see the jab coming. So now I see he switched to southpaw because he got nervous to try to get closer. And as he went to me, I'm like grabbing him, and he's trying to muscle me, you know, like throw me around by the shoulder. So I have to grab him underneath so I don't get thrown to the corner. Then you see him putting his head over my head. He's pulling the back of my head down. You know, it looked like he wanted to punch, but before I know he could punch, I was already beating him. You know what I mean? That was my goal, to beat him to the punch. After he landed the punch, I was like, okay, maybe this is the moment he started to fight back. And then I look at it, I'm like, nah, he wasn't even trying to fight me back. now I was like, as I was starting to go back, then he started to come forward. But then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna come forward to see if he's still gonna punch. And then I was like, no, he just want to grab me. And then I was like, okay, now he want to punch, now he want to fight, and I'm not throwing a punch to see if he really want to fight or not.
He actually looked at more.
Then I suddenly wanted to fight, so I started throwing back. And I was like, "We're good. Here we go."
Yo, to me, I think he actually looked more scared than me, yo. He looked more scared than me in this fight.
Hey, go back like 10 seconds real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something. This uppercut to the body, I threw an uppercut to the body. When I threw it to the body, he literally clamped down on my arm right here. I threw an uppercut, he was clamped down on my arm. And I'm like, yo, he got my arm like clamped in there. I'm trying to pull it out. And then I end up bringing the other arm in there to try to pull his arm down so I can get my hand out. You know what I mean? So it was some really good, interesting tactics that I learned from this fight. You know what I mean? I'm not down to 619. I'm really just going through it to show y'all, like, verbatim what's going on. You see, that was a jab right there. I came out. He could not see it. And immediately he switched southpaw. That's how I knew he could not see the jab effectively. He wanted to be able to block it with his hand. He wanted to have his lead hand as the blocking hand to prevent the jab instead of the left hand, because he knew he would have to use it to jab. So I disabled one of his hands by doing that. Now right here you can see he's pushing, he's grabbing my arm and tying me up in the inside, still trying to tie me up at the elbow, and that's when I'm able to punch. And as soon as I get free, I realize he just charges at me because he doesn't want that space immediately. So I'm walking him down here and I see him leading with his head. So I had to start adjusting to lead, put my head down underneath my jab so I don't get headbutted, because I had like 4 or 5 knots on my head from this fight actually. And I think he actually got a cut on top of his head for kind of leading with his head. Right here. So I'm actually trying to throw it because he has my arm clamped underneath him. I only have one arm to punch with. The entire time I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Let my arm go. Like what? Why the hell am I sitting up here banging with one arm? Like literally fighting. He's literally holding both of my arm with both of them now. Right now. He's holding it, clamping it underneath, torquing it up so I can't let it go. And then he's trying to sneak in hits while I'm doing it. It's really dumb. Like I said, that way I had to start. This is the moment I started testing. I gotta let my hands go more. So I start punching more. But then I realized he started clamping down more with you see right here. You can see both of his hands. He started clamping down with both of them, underneath with both of them. But that was the moment I was like, okay, well, let me pretend like hold up, rewind that. I actually posted the clip.
Hey, Venom. I ain't gonna lie, yo. You made Joe look like
yeah, you see? Hold up. That's just a tactic though. Like I had to literally go.
That nigga ain't even look like his normal self.
Just so
he look like,
you know what I'm saying? Just so I can do it. But anyways,
he look like he was.
That's what I battled with the whole time, which is really dope because, like I said, you learn shit. You know what I'm saying? You really learn shit in the process of even going through these battles. So that's why I never mind going through it. But that was probably the dirtiest fight I've ever fought with somebody who could not, you know what I mean, to try to, they couldn't stop me. You know what I mean? But as a survival mode for somebody who wanted to survive, he did exactly what he wanted to do. He executed his plan after the first punch to a T. That's what I can say. Oh man, yeah, pretty much. Wedo, what's up, man? How you feeling, man? Hey, you know what? Enough of me talking, man. Look, we got Wedo on right now. Let's go. Where Bad News at? Bring Bad News on. I know he back here, man. Stop, man.
Wedo.
Yeah.
Bad News.
Hey, look.
That's
my man right there. What's happening, Green Eyed Genie?
What's up, shorty?
What's happening?
What's
Warriors!
What's up, fellas?
Hey, yeah. Hey, look, that was dope. Hey, that just put me in the spirit, though. Y'all might not understand that, but that really sounded like a chant to me. Like in my head, I was hearing something different. Like I was like, "Yo, I'm locked in now. I'm ready to damn die." You know, like that. You know,
salute y'all Warriors, man. Salute y'all Warriors, man.
Bad News, man. Listen, yo, that nigga a beast, yo. That's all
Yes,
right
he
though.
did.
Bad news been ducking. Bad news been ducking some wreck with me though. So
Bro, stop playing, bro.
I've been running, bro.
I don't never
I've been
duck.
wanting that bad news. You feel me? Bad news
I
ain't been
don't
trying.
never
I only
duck,
get the good
bro.
news. He was trying to be good news lately.
Stop
He ain't
telling
trying to
lies.
be
Stop
bad.
telling lies, bro.
He said he
So
only
you need
get
to
the
come
good
on. We
news.
keep. Yeah. We too close. I've been calling yo. What's up with the small? What's up with the small? What's up?
Look, you want to see? Look. My hand. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Look at
So
my
you ain't
arm.
gonna be able to. So you ain't gonna be able to fight. Coming up.
I'm gonna fight regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm just don't want to hurt my hand even more. You
Oh
know.
yeah.
So I'm
I
just
wonder.
cooling.
What? Ice that motherfucker. My man, though,
Hey
yo.
yo,
The way you did
hey
Wedo,
yo,
the way you did Wedo, I already knew that was happening. I already told niggas. Stop playing with my man, yo. Wedo is going
young
to
boy
bed.
different.
Man, he's too
Yo,
nice,
Young boy
man.
different.
it's crazy, bro. Like
Athlete, man.
crazy. I can't. I'm just so crazy. It's amazing to me that it all happened in just one round. You know what I'm saying? I expected it to go longer than that, like a full war, like maybe like 2 rounds or so, but not just one round.
Yeah, that was a quick one, yo. That was an
What?
easy. That was an easy
Wedo
Hey,
had
hold on,
breezy.
long
hold on, hold on.
arms.
You ain't gonna act like
Wedo
he
had
ain't
long
just say that.
arms.
He said I expected it to be a full war, but not one round, but maybe like 2 rounds.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Man,
That's
Hey,
what he
he
said.
Wedo
It
Like
had
was
long
uh,
maybe
arms.
two
that overhand,
rounds,
yo
but
hit
it
him with
might be
that
a full
overhand
war.
right. That was it. It was the body shot. Them body shots was fucking him up. See, that's the thing,
bro.
yo.
The game plan going in was that he flinches a lot. If you watch his fights, he flinches at everything, like even with danger. So the game plan with me was to come in and throw jabs to the body and then start feinting at the body, then throwing shots up top, and that's how I knocked him out. You know, my game plan worked at the end. So
Yeah, it definitely worked.
yeah,
Hey
Mm.
Venom.
That nigga,
Hey
that nigga
Venom.
sweet.
I heard you
Yo,
say. I heard you say that it was no way you was gonna lose with your kids behind you.
oh yeah, oh boy, you know that sounds crazy even saying it. You know what I mean? Like thinking of it. You know what I mean? I was like the moment I knew they was coming, my mind was already made up. Like there was no defeat. You know what I mean? In the air. You know, I couldn't even smell it nowhere. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like nobody could ever witness and say they saw me lose a fight. You know what I mean?
Facts,
That's a
bro.
real life. That's a real life situation. Like nobody can ever stand up and say that they beat me either.
Facts. Hey Gorilla,
Yo, what's up?
what the hell made you wear that damn suit though? Real talk, what made you wear that
No,
suit?
listen, yo. I told them niggas, yo, because I couldn't get no fight. I couldn't get no fight. On the West Coast shit, I couldn't get no fight. It was one fight that I was gonna get, and that was Nasty Native, but I told him if he dropped down to 240, I'd afford him. Because I had got small from fighting the Canadian. I'm down to 215, 216. You know what I'm saying? So fighting the nigga that's 280, I'm not going to keep doing that. I've been doing that my whole career, fighting big niggas. It's time to fight niggas my size. I know niggas ain't lasting my size. You know what I'm saying? I'm old as
Yeah.
shit. Nigga, I've been doing this shit for a long time, bro. Every month, 2, 3 times
I don't
so I had
want
to
to
have
sound
some
cocky. I
entertainment.
don't
I
want to
had to
sound
have the
cocky though.
some
But
entertainment,
the
yo.
old man is slept on. The old man is slept on. I'm gonna make my name
Yeah.
the old
I
man is
mean,
slept on.
shit. Dude. That's why you gotta make it noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like me,
The old
I'm at the
man
point
slept
where
on.
I say, fuck it, I'm about to do some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? So I put the costume on. You know what's crazy though? Cause if the motherfucker wasn't so loose on my head, you feel me? If he wouldn't have grabbed up top right there and stayed on, I'd have fought with the whole shit on the whole time. You feel me? Just to fight with it on.
Did you
Just
hear me when
like
I
next
told
month,
you? I
I'm doing
told you.
MMA.
Take it
I'm
off. I
doing
said, take it
MMA
off.
next month. You hearing it from
I
me
told
now?
you.
I'm doing MMA next month.
I told you, take it off. I said, man, take it off. Take it off. You can't
Oh
see.
yeah,
You got
I was playing
focus.
around though. I was playing around. This shit was funny
You
as
can't play
shit.
boxing. You can't play boxing. You can't play boxing. Real talk. You
Yo,
can't play
that
boxing.
shit was funny, yo. You see what happened
Yeah,
when
you
that
can't play
mask come
boxing.
off, though? You see what happened when that mask come off? Shit get ugly. You get
Facts.
what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
once I felt something that was like threatening, then yeah, I wouldn't have played around. You know what I'm saying? But once I felt that, if you notice, I let him hit me 3 times in my face without even putting the guard up. That's how soft the punches to me was. You know what I'm
Then
saying?
you want my honest opinion? You want my honest opinion?
Yeah,
He wasn't ready for you.
of course.
He won't
I
ready.
know. But you know why I
He won't
respect
ready.
him though? But you know why I
He won't
respect
ready.
him though? I respect him because if he fought anybody like within his power, like start over and fought anybody starting from you feel me on up, he'd be a good boxer.
He
He
said you the
fought all
script.
killers. He fought me. He fought Bad News. He fought Mammoth. Like he fought nothing but like
That's
serious
true.
bitch.
Yeah, he did fight all like beast
He
fighters, bro.
fought me, Bad News. Come on, bro. He still out coming. Yeah. Yeah. You
Hey,
feel
those
me? I
West
told
West Coast dudes, man, they came with it though, bro. They came with it
they
though,
did.
bro.
I ain't
I
gonna lie
love their
Hey,
though.
look.
energy, bro. I love their
Hey, I
energy,
agree.
bro.
I agree. Them West Coast, like they came and they represented how it's supposed to be. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I had
they
our
did.
whole team. I had our whole team winning. You know what I mean? Like that was what I was supposed to do, but that shit ain't going nowhere near as planned.
Yeah.
Some of y'all
Yeah.
got beat up.
Facts.
All right.
Hey, yo, they was deep, yo. They was on it, yo. They was on it, yo.
What?
They was on it,
You
yo.
know what I mean? They didn't come to play. I can tell they didn't come to play.
Yeah, they ain't come to play, yo. I respect them to the fullest, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect to the West.
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
Right. Respect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
But that
Hey,
costume
hey,
shit was
bad news.
Yo.
Talk about that clip. Where Wero hit you with though.
Oh yeah. I was saying like, it was right after we tied up, and I think the ref broke us up, and I went back in, and he threw a quick 1-2 that landed, and it backed me up because I was coming in. But I was just saying, like, during the fight, I just like shook it off a little bit. Like I was just like, all right, let's just regroup. But when I watched it on camera again, like everybody in the crowd was like, oh yeah, like they was hyped that he like realized just he hit me as clean as I've ever been hit before. You know what I'm saying? But during the fight, I was like, I didn't even notice none of that. I was just so locked in. I was so focused. I didn't hear the crowd. I didn't even notice that the punches landed so clean until after the fight and after I got to watch it.
Yeah. Somebody eating Jolly Ranchers. Hey man.
Hey, yo, look. I'm about. Hey, Turo, do you got the fight? Can you pull up the fight for Bad News?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, it was a quick fight, so I'm pretty sure we got like 30 seconds.
Hey, y'all are comedians, man.
He was up by like 40. He was up by like 45 seconds. He was up by like 45 seconds. Once we hit him with the overhand right, they just started to count down. They was like 10. Oh no, that's it.
Hey man, I love y'all brothers, man.
Hey, yo, come out there.
Y'all brothers save my life, man, watching y'all.
Look at yo posting.
All right. So look. All right, so I see you got Widow squared up. We did throw a jab, a little stiff jab, that kind of, you know what I mean, pushed him back a little bit. But
See,
this
I told
is
him
what I can see
after the
that
fight
Bad
too. I
News start
said,
finding his range already.
yeah. After the fight, I told him, I said, man, you had a strong jab. Your jab was like just the strongest mine. I was trying to push him back, but he was pushing me back.
I thought he dropped him right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Widow's pretty strong. You can tell he got some strength on him.
Yeah.
He got some arms on him. Long arms.
Boy, that was a check hook.
Did you connect Bad News?
I skimped him, but it was more of a slip.
Okay.
Than me hitting him.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Like this fight was so crazy. Like I was so locked in the whole entire fight. The whole fight.
Yo. All that
Hey, it's funny when you get locked in. It's like shit slow down so much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole fight, I was just hitting the body, throwing fakes to the body, setting up the big punch that I landed at the end. See, right here, right after this clinch, he landed a clean 1-2 that I didn't even notice. I just like shook it off.
Yeah, right here. Yeah,
right here. I'm like, come on. Like, I ain't even noticed that it was just like that he just hit me that hard. I was just like, let's go. Like, let's just run it.
I think he caught you right here too, though.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that he felt that. He felt that body.
Good poise.
Yeah, man. Like, that's all I gotta think of is just staying calm the whole fight.
They don't bow your head. They don't bow your head.
Good shot.
Put him in the Buddha. Put him in the Buddha stance. Look, the Buddha. Ooh. Oh. Made your dealer. Oh. Made your twerk. Oh. Fuck your head up, man.
Ooh. Good shot.
Hey,
yo did the percolate out.
Yo.
Hey yo, and they fucked up yo for like doing a little small skit replay.
Oh man!
Hey,
Don't play with your food. Don't play with your food.
That was a nice punch, man.
Hey yo, I liked that, yo. Hey yo, that went viral, yo. That went viral.
That's all I knew, bro. That's just.
That's all they talking about, yo. That's all they talking about, yo. On my shit, yo. They like, yo, whoever that is, yo, and Gorilla, niggas so dumb. Look. Niggas don't even know the difference. See, when I took it out, everybody, you know, as a lot of new songs, they told me that they like call me the executioner because I told them to change my name up and all that shit. So it was supposed to be just some funny shit. I've been planning this shit out for months.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to have been a Spider-Man costume, yo, but I said I gotta do something like real dumb, yo. I wanted to have fun with that shit, yo. I could sit there and really have fun with that shit.
Hey, Green Eye, let me ask you a couple questions, man. So what happened to your matchup, bro? Were you supposed to fight on the first?
I'm trying to get a rematch with Silverback because I ain't feel too good with that loss. You know what I mean? Because I messed my hand up, and it's like I'm like Venom, I'm like Gorilla, I'm like Bad News. I take this science serious, and when I feel like I don't feel like nobody can beat me either. I'm 44 years old. I've been boxing since I was 12 years old. I boxed in PAL program. I come up in Job Corps boxing, in Job Corps, Potomac, Job Corps in DC. I did it in DC downtown DC club, and when I found street beats and I found y'all guys, y'all saved me, bro. Venom, Gorilla, Bad News, because I was on something different. And it's like watching y'all and watching the whole street beats. It's like y'all saved me. And when I got to fight the first time at the original OG at Scarface's home, it was like, yo, I'm seeing y'all names, yo. I'm like, yo, they don't understand the value they have to the culture of boxing. And people really do have an effect to a lot of people out here, to people myself and my age. I'm 44, about to be 45 years old, still duking them up because y'all give me the strength to do it. And when I lost, I'm like, man, I felt like I let y'all down because I watch y'all do it. I'm like, man, hold on. Ooh, excuse me.
You good, bro?
These dudes go back here and fight for a cause, and the cause is beyond what most can see. It's like y'all fight for people who can't speak for themselves. Y'all take on fights with people that, you know what I'm saying, they really can't fight. Some people that can fight, but it's the passion that we have. And me losing, it put a gap in me. That's why it took me 18 months to come back to fight again. And no pun intended, King Madness, you already know what it is, dog. I ain't no pun intended, though. You know what I'm saying? You my dude, though. You know what I'm saying? But I took that on straight off the couch. It's like now, I really don't care because my brothers, they fight no matter who it is. So they put the spirit in me. It's like, yo, I take on anybody.
And so Daniel was telling me a little bit about the work that you do, man. Tell us a little bit about how you are combating hood violence, man. You combating violence in the hood through these fights.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a little backstory real fast. So, like I said, I grew up fighting at a young age. I did 17 years in penitentiary. I went to penitentiary. Did 17 years in penitentiary. While I was in penitentiary, 10 months before I supposed to came home, my daughter died. She died in the house fire. While I was locked up, I seen the Lions Den. So the Lions Den, when I got to see Face's story and the things he went through, it kind of like it bridged my life. And once it bridged my life, I was like, man, this guy's a kindred spirit. From his house fire, the things he went through how he tried to change his community. It was like I related. So I wanted to be a part of Street Beefs. And I started training. I opened up a gym in Petersburg, Virginia in 2000 before the pandemic started, and started training like little kids. I trained youth football teams, elder people, a lot of homeboys. I have a fighter named Sam McCannon out of Petersburg. And he came up, he trained with Street Beefs before, young yet, he's up and coming. And it's like, now, Street Beefs, like, y'all give me hope for my city. Because my city is tore up, yo. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, yo. They say my city ain't tore up, yo. We got a population of like 30,000. And we have over 30 murders already. And it's like, yo, come on, man. Per capita, yo, we one of the deadliest cities, yo. And it's I don't want to see my young guys fall into the victim. So when I see them, I'm like, yo, come on, man, let's go boxing Street Beefs, yo. Let's go up there. Let me introduce you to people that want to see you succeed. These dudes might fight each other, but they love each other. And I know for a fact that they love each other. And he gave me hope, man. Hey, man, this is the greatest org that I came across, and the greatest group of brothers, the greatest show, everything. Yo, man, I don't know. I just be so happy when I come up there. And they know when they see me up there, like, Green Eye Genie. They know I'm going to come with some energy. Don't play with your food. Warriors, come out and play. We not going to play. As long as you got the mind state of a warrior, you doing MMA, boxing, whatever, bare knuckles, you come with the mind state that, yo, I got pride inside me. I'm going to leave it on the floor, and this is what it is. But when it's over with, we're going to shake hands. We're going to love each other, yo. That's what it is. And that's what Street Beefs give you, man. And it's a great feeling, man. I ain't met a great group of brothers, man, like y'all brothers, man. Real talk, man. Y'all are definitions, man, of stand-up guys, man. Real talk, yo. No matter where you from, I talk to every Street Beef member differently. But it's a point where you got to tell a brother, it's like, yo, hey man, you make a difference, man. You make a difference, man. Like I said, I got little nephews, little cousins that look at y'all that know y'all. They be like, yo, that's my favorite fighter. That's my favorite fighter. Bad news, I told you. My nephew, he own you, yo. He like, yo, that's my dude, Venom. Man, my homeboy like, yo, bro, you need to fight Venom, bro. You and Venom need to go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, if it come to that, but I look at bros totally different, man. I see the passion in them. I see the warrior in them. And as a brother, if steel got shot and steel, that's what it is. But bro, I see the greatness in you, Gorilla. I see the greatness in you, man. You play too much though. Stop playing with your food, yo. Stop playing with your food. Real talk. We got warriors in this org, man. We got warriors in this org, man. Real talk, man. Showtime. Heart of Stone. We go all the way down. Menace Mike. Minion. We got warriors all in this org, man, that sit from different areas, man, different parts of the globe, bro. And it's like, man, this shit is really amazing, yo. And we all contribute to our area where we live at, yo, because people look at us different. So we got to carry a different stamp on our back, yo, when we out here in public too. Not just for ourselves, but what we stand for. Because people look at us different. People know your name Gorilla. People know your name Venom. People know your name Bad News. You know what I'm saying? The buck just don't stop. The buck don't stop from trying to make progress. It don't stop like from Tunde and Daniel, from the things they do, from the podcast they allow people to express themselves and show what we box for. Hey man, we gotta stand up for them dudes at all costs. Scrapyard, the East Coast coming. Scrapyard, the East Coast coming. Texas Anarchy, the East Coast coming.
Hey, Green Eye, man, you didn't took us to church, brother. You didn't took us.
Hey, no, brother. You know, I'm a certified personal trainer too, and it's the passion, bro. It's the passion,
bro. It's coming through the screen, family. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's the passion, bro. It's the passion, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, no, man.
Nah, let me ask Green Eye, where you from? Where you from?
Hey man, I'm from a little city, Petersburg, Virginia. We're in the center of Virginia. We call that joint. We call that joint Little Iraq, the center of Virginia. We like, you gotta come through Petersburg to go anywhere. If you want to go up north, if you want to go down south. Our brothers in the 757, that's our neighbors right there. Venom Blacc, that's our neighbors right there, like an hour. You know what I'm saying? That's our neighbors right there.
Yeah.
But I grew up Baltimore. I grew up in New Jersey. I came down here to Richmond, Petersburg, yo. I traveled. My mom, you know what I'm saying, was doing her thing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I grew up.
Mm-hmm. I feel you.
Did the boy. Yeah. Country roots, though. My daddy from the country, bro. Don't get it wrong there. My daddy from the country. My mama from the city, but then I guess she like that country dingling. Hey, shout out to daddy from the country. Yeah. Real talk, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, man. Real game though. Bad news. I seen your the state championship fights, the state fights too.
Okay.
Good job on them too. Good job on them too, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good job on them, bro.
Thank
Good
you.
job on them, bro. Yeah. I'm too old, man. They don't want me to get in there. I'm too old. I'm too old.
Man, they don't want me to get in the rough and rowdy.
Hey, man,
because they know I'll trash all their fighters. But I mean,
that's why I want Venom to go. Rough and rowdy.
They don't want us over there, bro. They want to see those whack entertainment fights where people throw haymakers the whole fight.
Go ahead, man.
5 times, man.
Hoodlum, I see Hoodlum back in Rough and Rowdy.
Possum is doing his thing in Rough and Rowdy, and he is boxing pretty well over there too. But look at the guys he fight though. He fighting guys that's like 80 pounds heavier than him. You know what I'm saying? He's a champion, but they don't really want him to win. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't put him up with somebody that's 60, 70, 80 pounds every fight. You know what I'm saying? They want something to happen. You feel what I'm saying? They doing that. They want something to happen. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, but what do I know?
They've been fighting some big ass niggas, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He be fighting some pretty big dudes.
Country Hoodlum ain't gonna let it happen like that anyway.
Right.
Ain't letting it happen.
Country Hoodlum beast. Country Hoodlum beast.
He's fucking niggas up over there. I told him shit. I told him to try to get me in there so I can fight that white dude with the bald head. I'll fight him.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, they don't want us over there, bro. I already tried.
Country Hoodlum and beast, man.
So
yeah.
So hey, look, why we talking about this boxing in general right now? So what about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury though?
Hey, yo, I was on Tyson Fury. I was on Tyson, yo.
Me too, yo. I like Tyson.
Hey, yo, I rode with Tyson the whole way.
I like Tyson.
Yeah.
All knew he was gonna spank
all
him.
3 fights.
I knew he was gonna spank him, yo.
See, I wanted Deontay to win, but I knew Tyson would win. You know what I'm saying?
You can't take an athletic fighter You can't take an athletic fighter and try to teach him how to box at a later stage against a person that's been boxing his whole career. Even though Tyson Fury is a big guy, unorthodox, he's been boxing his whole career. He haven't relied on his power. He relied on his techniques and his size. Now, Deontay Wilder come in a fight 238. This man 6'9", 277, 40-some pounds heavier than you. Your punches not coming through at the same velocity or the same force as his punches is hitting you. Now, yeah, you will drop him, you will catch him. Yeah, that's part of the game. That's part of the game. But as he lays on you, continue to apply more pressure on you, hitting you with them shots, what happened? It broke his body there. You can see his body. If you look at that fight, yo, you can see like Tyson Fury like became an extra giant, yo, compared to Deontay Wilder. He overtrained for that fight. He overtrained on a lot of bullshit, yo, that he shouldn't have did, yo. Now, if you want to go in here and keep fucking with that man, you better bulk up. Yeah, he came in there swole up too. With his what's now, I seen it. That's all that carbons he put back on after that, you know what I'm saying, that training. They bulked his ass up. Fucking 5th round, that shit was like deflated, yo. That shit was like, phew. Energy was gone, bro. The man started putting it on his ass after that 6th round, yo. Real talk. I don't like Tyson Fury, but I knew he was a better boxer, though.
Hey, fellas, we appreciated y'all being on, man. Green Eye, you definitely gave us a sermon. I'm going into this work week recharged. You feel me? I'm going into this work week full of energy now.
Yeah, man. I love y'all boys, man. I love y'all, man.
Yeah,
man. I love you too,
Thanks,
brother.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Thanks, fellas.
What's up,
All right.
Thank
guys?
y'all for coming
Awesome.
through. Appreciate you, man. Dude. Thank y'all. Awesome Possum.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
It's like the winner's circle right here.
Yeah,
I feel
you know
good.
What I'm saying? Like I feel good. It's like everybody we had on the show has been winners.
Yes, sir. Hey, I know he went into the back or whatever, but shout out to Bad News because that right hand drops everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he got a right hand, man. He got a dynamite right hand. But I'm
Hey,
saying,
what's
like,
up, Mr. Much?
You did decent in your fight.
Yeah. Hey, I just want to call it out on the podcast, man. I was in the chat and I was trying to get people to pick for the fight and no one picked me, man. Y'all said, man, 916 is big. Nobody picked me. Nobody picked me to win.
Oh man, chill out.
Oh.
Boy,
You know,
your eyes was worse than Deontay Wilder.
My eye was pretty bad. That's that's 2 fights ago.
Man, awesome Possum, man.
Look at this.
I see you been working, boy.
I've been getting in shape.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I don't think your fight's posted yet. I don't think your fight's been posted yet.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's not been posted yet.
Dang.
But yeah.
Yeah, but you before 9-1. What's the dude who you fought against Possum? 916?
Yeah, the 916. He's the one who beat Scarface in the BOK Prime.
Yeah.
Very heavy-handed.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, he is. He's very heavy-handed because Face. I mean, that was the first time I ever seen Face go down. I know I had a little bit of fatigue, but at the same time, you know, excuse me, my bad. I got to let the dog out because he shit on my floor on his bed.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I be trying to make a smooth time, but he like,
Man,
you know.
you did your thing, man, in there. I watched the fight.
Yeah, I think I pretty cleanly controlled every round.
Mm-hmm.
But props to him, man. He does hit hard, and he showed up to fight. And there's a couple times I thought he might have got stopped, but I had did my homework. I had watched the BLK Prime fight, so when I had him rocked, I wasn't going to rush in because that's kind of what Scarface was rushing in and got caught with that big hook. So I was like, if I rock him, I'm just going to stay back and pick my shots. Because if you rush in on a heavy-handed guy like that when he's hurt, that's dangerous. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Heck, he caught me once, and my eye was shut.
Oh.
The good old war room.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. Hey, look, I be getting black eyes sometimes in sparring. Like, I get like maybe, I don't know, I ain't gonna say sometimes. Okay, it's happened before, right? And I was so happy. I was like, look, I got hit. I was showing everybody, look, I got a black eye from sparring. It was looking at me like, okay, you're a boxer. So I'm like, yeah, but it's normally gonna happen to me. Look at it.
Yeah.
You know
So who's a fight that like stuck out to you guys? I was saying in the comments that I didn't know that Lil Cray Cray guy, and man, he can box.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hell yeah, he knows.
I seen Lil Cray Cray, right? I seen Lil Cray Cray out there, and I didn't even know who he is. I looked at him, I was like, oh, he looks familiar. And I was like, well, he ain't say nothing. But he was looking at me like, he was looking at me funny. You know what I mean? I was like, maybe he's a fan. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it was really like that for me. But then I realized when he left, I was like, oh, shit, Lil Cray Cray was there. I was like, oh, I would at least want to take a picture with him. And I was like, oh, shit, that was Lil Cray Cray.
Yeah, he was out there,
yo. He was big on camera.
Yeah, he could box for sure.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah. And Coyote, El Coyote, man, I didn't expect to see Wolverine get beat.
Yeah.
You know what? I didn't even watch that fight yet.
Well, Wolverine, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure he would have beat him for real. I thought he was playing around. That's how he do when he be playing with us in spawn.
Yeah.
But that was a good fight on y'all. He won. He definitely won that. And shout out to him. And I'm pretty sure Wolverine get back in it and get back at him. That'd be a good rematch.
I mean, like I said, I didn't even watch it when they told me. You know what I mean? Like that's not something I'm like want to really watch. I'm probably like if I watch it, I'm probably going to end up sitting down with Wolverine or something. With Corey and be like, yo, let's what I'm saying, let's watch this. I ain't seen it, I don't even think he probably ain't even watched it again, Who knows? Because some of those just like, how much more you could have done better, you could have been more sharper, sharp. It was so many other things you could have been at that time.
What's up, Sunshine? See you in the comments.
I ain't even get there, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, though. But I can't wait till they put your fight up because I definitely want to see that one.
Yeah, you guys got any questions for me or anything?
I mean, who's your next opponent?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I was ready to say.
Yeah, I don't know. Just whoever they match me with, man. I'm just keep training. And I don't know if I'll fight much in the winter because it's a 6-hour drive from Ohio, and I got to go through the mountains to get there. So once it starts snowing, I'm probably waiting until that chills out. But I just don't want to be, stuck on top of a mountain in the winter time.
Hey, I mean, on top of the mountain where you want to be, though.
Yeah, it's good for your cardio up there, right?
Hey, but yeah, so, I mean, do you have anybody in mind?
I see Beast calling out Possum versus Magician. Yeah, it'd be a good fight. I'd be up for that.
Oh, yeah, the Magician. Yeah, that would be a good fight. Yeah. Y'all definitely around same skill level, around same height and weight, probably.
Yeah, it'd be a solid fight. He can box. I don't think he could stop me. So I think it would go the distance. I don't see either of us stopping the other one because we both have pretty good defense.
Yeah.
So
That's
awesome.
down to a battle of nutrition on that one.
Awesome. If I could ask you a couple questions about the 1-9.
Yes, sir.
Going into the matchups, you say you did your research. What did you fear most about fighting the 1-9? Or what were you the most aware of?
I knew he was coming off that 6th round, or I think it went to the 6th round with Scarface. So that's why I came in, pretty slim for me. I'm going to keep working on it. But I was worried that my cardio wouldn't be as good as his because he was coming off that 6th round fight. And I was coming off of fights versus Pitbull and Space Monkey that I won, but they didn't go the distance. So I didn't really have that ring time coming in.
Got you. And so what did you do to work on cardio, man?
I sparred a ton. I sparred 8 to 10 rounds a day, 4 days a week. So
wow,
that's what I'm gonna keep doing. And then it's been helping a lot. I've slimmed down a lot. Since Gorilla beat me up, I had to get in shape. Not look so bad out there. But yeah, man. Another thing I learned from the Space Monkey fight is not to let these bigger heavyweights lay on me because Space Monkey wore me out in the 1st round, and I had to really adjust for that. And I knew if 916, once the fight's uploaded, you'll see I really control the clinch. Anytime he clinched me, I didn't let him. When you let someone fold you in half, basically, if you let them rest on your back and push your neck down, it's very taxing on your body. Your body doesn't like that. So I tried to do my best to not let that happen during the clinch.
Man, trust me, I know 100% because I just had a fight with a guy that was 10 pounds heavier than me at least. And he tried to wear me down like that. But I tell you what, the only way you can negate that in any kind of way is to make sure you're the one giving the most damage anyway.
Right. Yeah, I try to go to the body a lot when people clinch. I liked your uppercuts, Venom. Your uppercuts to the body, it looked like one, honestly, would have dropped your opponent if you weren't there to hold him up. You hit him with an uppercut, and he kind of leaned on you. And if you weren't there to hold him up, he was probably going down.
Boy, I wish I had your eyes at that time because I definitely would have let his ass hit the ground.
You can see it on the video. He stumbles forward and he kind of leans on you. You hit him like right in the solar plex with an uppercut, right uppercut. That's nice.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I think that was a heart punch I hit him with. I kind of remember that a little bit. And he fell, and I did hold him up with my arm. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I vaguely remember actually going through that motion after I punched him, and he's like falling forward. I thought he was just trying to clinch me again. You're right. I probably could have just let him pass and fall.
No, it's nice. Another thing, I know you got a high IQ and you'll watch it. If you would have stepped off to your right and hit him with a left hook right after that, it would have been over.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, you had him. He is hurt. He is hurt for sure. In 916, yeah, I was more talking like Space Monkey. I learned a lot in the clinch from that fight. So in our first exchange, you pushed my neck down with your forearm, and I was like, I can't allow him to lean on my neck like that because that'll wear me out. So then after that, I didn't really let you do that again. But props to you for sure. You swallowed my eye shut, and you hit like a truck. So good work.
Not somebody you want to take a punch from on a daily basis. I promise you that.
I knew I was going to use a lot of body work coming into that fight too, and then I did because, man, not enough guys use body work. You know, both of you, all three of us are body punchers in here. And, I mean, Gorilla lands bombs to people's bodies, and they don't like it. And Venom, you got those uppercuts. You did a combo in your fight that a lot of Cincinnati guys do. I don't know if you've sparred with any of the Cincinnati guys, but a lot of the PAL amateurs, they'll do uppercut, 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 and they'll turn over a hook up top. And I saw you do that at one point, like bang, bang, bang with the uppercuts to the body. Then you go up top right after. I like that combo a lot.
Yeah, it's designed. You know, it's so funny because there's not a limit of punches that there is. It's not like a 1, 2, 3. They shoot up.
Yeah, it's just to drop their hands.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so cool about this. It's more like a shoe shine. Just to try to get the hook open, but when you got somebody that's solid, it's like you got to put some oomph into some of your punches. If not, then it's gonna be pointless.
Yeah,
so, yeah, it's cool. That's cool that you seen that, man. I didn't know your boxing IQ was that high.
Yeah. It is. My coach works that a lot. We do a lot of that. He, like I said, my coach had over 220 fights, boxed in the Junior Olympics and stuff. So.
I mean, you smarter than Gorilla.
Didn't you fight professional at one point in time?
Me? Yeah, I did. Up until 2016.
Oh,
You said how long you been boxing?
I've been boxing since like 2010, 2011 maybe.
and you just went straight professional when you boxed up?
Yeah, I did. I had some pro MMA fights, so I had to go. They wouldn't let me box as an amateur in my state, so I had to go pro right away. But I won my pro record's 2-8, but I only got stopped 2 times, and one time was by Andrew Tabiti, world champion from the Money Team. Another was a guy named Kevin Franklin, heavy hitter. That was a standing 8, but the ref stopped it. But I have my last 2 pro fights I won by knockout, so at heavyweight.
That's cool.
That's dope though, man. That's dope.
But that was back in 2016, so I don't know. I've thought of going pro again. There's a guy from that Pedo Mouse League I've been trying to chase around. He's 1-0. His name's Mikey Fernier. He goes by Unknown in that UFL stuff, but he hasn't seemed to want to fight me, even though he's 1-0 pro. So I'm gonna keep trying to pursue that fight, and until a matchup I like gets accepted, I'll keep fighting at Street Beefs.
For sure.
Hey,
I
awesome.
appreciate
Man.
you sliding through. Oh, my bad. So I ain't hear you. What'd you say?
No, I was gonna say the same thing you saying.
Oh, yeah. Basically, I appreciate you sliding through, also Possum. You know what I mean? Like, anytime you want to come through and, you know what I mean, give a shot, like, got something to say, you know what I mean? Let us know. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll put you on. You can give, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
To a opponent, you can give a call out, whoever you need to do. But at the same time, doesn't mean it's going to be accepted because you call them out. But this is definitely the show.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Love the show, guys.
All right, man. Cool.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, it's that
Hard
guy.
Yo.
What's up, fellas?
Guy.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's going on? Y'all can hear me?
Already know.
Yeah,
What's up,
man,
bro?
what's good, man? Hey, man, what y'all boys
What y'all
up
on,
to,
bro?
man?
What's up, Venom?
Y'all tell me.
What up, Gorilla?
It's good.
Hey, please tell me y'all training.
The fight.
I'm going back. I'm going back to the gym tomorrow, man.
Same.
I had a little wake up call. I ain't been to the gym in a minute. I've been working a lot, man. In 50, 60 hours, man, they hurt you.
Hey, look, I'm trying to figure out.
I didn't see the fight.
I got out wrestled for real.
You knew you was fighting though, right?
Yeah.
Did you really think that you had enough to beat him, or was you just shocked that you lost?
Yeah, honestly, I did have enough to beat him. I threw up like 20 minutes before my fight, man. And Mr. Mud was like, only person I told was Mr. Mud that I got sick for real. Him and my dad is the only one that knew. And Mr. Mud was like, man, I don't care if the guy came from 3 planets over, man. Don't take the fight if you're not 100%. And I was like, man, I just knew he didn't have enough to hurt me. So I didn't want him come all the way there to take a fight for nothing. Because I'm the same way for real. I drive 3 hours and a half just to get there. And they coming from all the way over the Westcoast. I didn't want them to come for nothing. But I knew he didn't have enough to hurt me.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't seen you. I can't remember if I ever seen you even rock before, but I seen you a little tired, fatigued, but not like beat up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen that yet.
Nah. I ain't been. I only been beat one time like that.
Right.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Jive, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, man? What's up?
Hey, you ain't gonna never
Shit,
let
I
me
wasn't.
fight.
Yeah, I was just I was training Mio for his fight.
his last fight where he fought Sensation. That fight, that's why I didn't fight that fight. But I'm definitely gonna come back and put someone to bed in my next fight. You already know.
But I'm saying, who you supposed to be fighting?
Shit, nobody right now. Shit, I mean, whoever out there, like it always is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mr.
the
Mud,
fight every time. See, I just usually come out there and just fight whoever because every time I set a fight up, they end up backing out or just don't show up. So I don't even like doing that shit. I just show up and if whoever won it can get it my weight. That's how I look at it.
Good. Back.
Hey, how much you weigh now?
Shit, I'm like probably like 168 right now. Yeah.
Hardestone, how much you weigh right now? About 140?
No, 133 right now.
Right. So y'all both need. Oh, hold on. They say Jive Joker called out Coyote at the event.
Oh yeah. Nah,
you
yeah.
did?
They were saying something about setting that up on March or some shit or whatever. So you already know I'm down for whatever. I didn't really see nothing too impressive from that fight. Like the punches that he was throwing at the punches he was throwing at Wolverine and shit. I was really like, damn. I mean, I should have
done.
You said what? But yeah, I definitely. You feel what I'm saying?
I was about to say.
I'm with whatever. Yeah, that's
so
what I was
do you
saying.
have
like at
anybody
first,
else
I already said afterwards. I was like, shit, y'all can set that up and that. You know, I'm with whatever.
Right.
I'll fight anybody. I always want the best fighters. You feel what I'm saying? I don't fight. Recently, I'm just whoever got a good record. I'm fighting them. It don't matter. And to be honest, like I said, I was watching that fight from the sidelines, and I just seen so many openings. I could have just been like, I just feel like so many times Wolverine had a chance to he could have knocked him out, but. It's just like I done studied him. I done watched his fights. Yeah, he got a good stand up and stuff, but I just feel like his jaw, I don't know. I feel like on the left side. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's weak to the left side a little bit.
Hey, look, I wanna highlight this question.
And yeah, 916. Yeah, I do feel like Wolverine was off that fight. Like that was like the worst I've seen him. But cause in the gym and stuff, he does in the gym, he's a whole different person. Like he spars Gents, G Money, and all them. Like he said, he spars all the good people in the gym, and his sparring was just way different from how he fought that day. And I feel like him doing all the work and stuff and not getting enough training in was a big impact, but no excuses. You feel what I'm saying? There's never no excuses. You always just gotta come back harder. But at the same time, when you got a fight coming up, that's what you gotta focus on is cardio and getting your training in, because especially when it's a big fight. You feel what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I completely.
But I just feel like if Wolverine would have threw more feints at him, it's hit him to the body more. Cause see, I hit the body up a little bit too. Like when I fought BRBG, that's all I did was go for the body, cause I knew he had heavy hands and all that, but that the body low key breaks them down, makes them hesitate if they want to punch you and throwing feints and stuff, and that's what I feel like could have beat Coyote in that fight. And I feel like I've seen a lot of openings, but like I said, yeah, I'll fight. You know, I'll show up to fight anybody, but at the same time, you already know, yeah, I'm with whatever. You feel me? Put a date on it, and I show up, and I'm there always. You already know what it is. I don't duck no rack from nobody in my weight, and that's just facts.
Man, I don't think nobody wants to fight, man. I don't know, man. I don't think.
Cause that's why I look up to Venom a lot too, to be honest. Because when I watch him fight, he just reminds me so much of myself. Because when he gets hit, he's just it's just his eyes just light up. He's just ready to kill. Real shit. I be watching him, and he's just, when he gets hit, he's just all right, this nigga trying to play now. He's just ready to take off. He's just ready.
And that's when it gets fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's when it gets fun. I know this sounds dumb, but I like to get hit. It's just, I don't know. It just turns me up for real.
Yeah. Now, Gorilla don't never get hit.
Oh yeah. Gorilla got good stand up. Gorilla got good. I like how he does that switch up too. When he starts getting hit a little bit, he starts switching stances and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I was working, but I get hit though. I just get. When you used to fighting this shit, yo, like I was another nigga that fought a lot. You feel me? You know where I'm from. You feel me? Like you ain't had no hands, or you wasn't
Daniel
good with
said.
that other work, nigga. You was getting targeted. Feel me?
Daniel said, "What I think of the Venom and the 619 fight." I think, to be honest, like I think Venom did his thing on it. I mean, it was a 619 did a little like shout out to 619 respect because he did go all 5 rounds, so I can't really hate on the man's. You feel what I'm saying? At the same time, I thought Venom was gonna go in there and sleep him first round. I ain't gonna lie, I was just like, oh man, this man, he just a talker. But nah, he did show up and he fought strong. You feel what I'm saying? But he still got his ass whooped by Venom. Don't. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. Venom, I seen the spit flying out of him and shit when every time Venom hit him. But at the same time, he did go all 5 rounds, so I give him respect. You feel what I'm saying? He did go all 5 rounds with Venom, and that's a big thing to do. So, you gotta give the man's respect when it's due. So I give him respect on that. And nah, I'm not taking nothing away from someone else said something in the comments about Coyote. Nah, I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying I did see a lot of stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And like if Wolverine does decide to take the rematch from him, that's cool. But you already know I'm open for whatever too. So hey, I'm always looking for fresh meat, and I mean that. So I mean, and if there's one thing about me is I ain't got no glass jaw. It takes a lot. You feel me? I done fought a lot of name ranked people in street beefs, and it takes a lot to hurt me.
Oh yeah, that's an opening punch, man. I like to go in there and just immediately set the tone.
I like them sixes. Venom be don't like that six. Nah, to be honest, when the first fight started, like when it started, you first started fighting, I was like, oh, Venom about to put this man to sleep because I ain't gonna cap you. When you first went in there, boom, off rip, you just threw like a straight mean ass joint, like trying to take his head off, and I was like, oh yeah, Venom ain't coming in here to play around. Like I was like, yeah, Venom trying to get him out of there. Even 619 even said he's like Venom's a hard hitting, like he's like, man, that motherfucker hit hard. Like he hit hard. Like and Gorilla, you did your thing on the Big Hurt fight too, because Big Hurt he fought like you said, he fought a lot of good names and stuff, and like he got like he was tearing that body up. Like he was feeling them body shots. For real. He was feeling them body shots for real.
Oh yeah, I had to get it over with fast.
Yeah. Now I like how you came out there. He said, I didn't even know who he was at first. He just started hitting me, and then the mask came off, and I'm like, yeah, that shit. That way to turn up for Halloween. That's for sure.
Yeah, I just was on some funny shit.
Yeah, Coyote really said that. He said he feel like Wolverine should have to win some more fights.
To win more fights.
See, so like where he's saying that, I mean, I guess he's saying that from Street Beef's perspective, but like, I mean, I guess like amateur wise, I would feel like he definitely has enough fights to get the rematch. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, if that's how he feels, like I said, you already know I'm down for whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, if he in my weight, if he in my weight, we line him up like bowling balls. It don't matter to me. It ain't nothing but a thing. Because like I said, I love that smoke shit. I run behind it. So I mean, it is what it is. I fight anybody in my weight, like I said. So if he the champ, I'm the real champ. You feel me? That's how I look at it. I'm a champ. I'm a champ in my weight.
Spicy.
All right, Stone, what's up, man? Hey, look. So you hold the belt, right?
And me? Yeah. I hold a belt 130 in MMA and boxing.
So how you feel about losing as a belt holder?
I didn't lose no belt holder.
No. You lost your last fight. You wasn't for no belt though, right?
No.
So that's the reason I was saying this, because you're a belt holder, right? You're a title holder in this street beef thing. To lose, and now look, there's actually real rules in like the WBC and IBF, like all those real organizations that you can lose a fight and still keep the belt because your belt is not up. for defense at the time you lose. But the thing is, when you lose, regardless, your skills become in question.
Yes, I understand that. But
So what do you feel like you got to work on?
me personally, as far as MMA, I just need to work on my get back in the gym and get back on my ground game. But as far as that fight, I just didn't have no legs, man. I didn't have no legs at all.
So that's
I
all it
don't
was.
know.
You
Nah,
got,
but
you
that
got tired.
I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't had no legs,
see
man.
what
And
the
the
hardest
shoot, and
stone
then
fight.
I can't take that from him. I can't take that from him either, though. The man can
Nah,
shoot.
but
He was timing me. He was
Yeah,
really
but your
timing me.
fight hardest stone,
Every
I feel
time
like
I
you
took
just
my step back,
cardio.
he would time me. But I didn't have the energy that I
Yeah,
thought
the
I had.
cardio.
You know what I mean?
That's what I
wasn't
feel.
training.
Yeah, no, it's not even that's. I just threw up like 20 minutes before my fight.
Was he training?
Like I didn't have no legs, yo.
So you
Like they
wasn't
was
training.
weak,
Well, you can't be
huh?
eating like sauce, fried sausages, canned goods, and
No,
whatever.
I ain't eating nothing. I had orange juice. I had orange juice.
So your stomach up, boy.
Hey, so hardest stone. How was fighting 925, man? Was it easy? Was
I
it
learned. Uh, yeah, it was interesting. I learned some things as far as why is grappling. You know what I mean? The shooting, like I said, his shooting is good, man. Like his takedown is like that. His grappling is good, but I just didn't have like I said, I didn't have the strength to really do what I wanted to do. Like it was opportunities where I could have reversed, and I just didn't have the strength to do it.
and so you're saying that you weren't that impressed by his fighting. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, not really. 'Cause I knew he was going to grapple me anyway. Like he didn't want to stand up with me. Not too many people want to stand up with me. Um, he knew his best chances was to grapple. If we being honest.
Yeah, I mean that's his thing. I don't know if you've seen his fight with Darkness, but a lot of his
Yeah,
fights.
I know it. Yeah, all his fights is grappling. But I just feel as though I can do better. You know, like I told him at the end of the fight. At the end of the fight, I told him like, man, I don't think that was our best. I was like, man, we could have done a lot better than that.
Okay, so you don't think he did his best either?
No, I don't.
So you down for a rematch?
Yeah, of course. I want a rematch with everybody I took an L to. I only got what? I'm just being real. Uh, I only got like 5 losses, man. I got over 20 some fights, man. You know.
And so, Sunshine, I don't know if you're listening, but it sounds like Hardest Stone 925 Westcoast Invasion. That's what it sounds like.
What you say? Say that again.
925 Hardest Stone West Coast Invasion. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I would like that. That sounds real nice.
Yeah, that does sound nice. We need to bring it out to.
That sounds real nice. Yeah, Free Smoke did say that. He said he ain't got no form. I just didn't have no legs, man. Like I said, but he's nice on the ground. I can't take that from him, yo. I can't take that from him. I roll with people better than that, though. That's all I'm saying.
Gorilla, who you got on your mindset for your next opponent coming up? Who you got next, man? I see a lot of I seen at the last event, a lot of people be ducking you and shit. Like, well, a lot of people don't even want to fight you. I was asking motherfuckers like, yo, I was at that joint just joking around it, like, oh heck, fuck no, Gorilla? Oh nah, I ain't fighting that motherfucker. Who you got? Who you got lined up? You just like me, just popping out just to wreck.
I tell you what, the problem was
I'm just like you.
And Venom, he shoot. I'm surprised he even got that match with 619 because That for the longest time,
I've been working.
everybody's like, "Oh, where's Venom? Where's Venom?" But in reality, where's the people that want to fight Venom? Is the real question. Because not too many want to fight him. That's the truth. Like that ain't no cocky, conceited, nothing. That's the truth. Like after he did what he did to, shout out to what's his name? Who what's that one? Shout out to King and all. But when I watched that fight, man, after that fight, I ain't see too many people that even called out his name after that.
Like, look, the way I look at it, like, I don't care who the big dog is. Like, if you the big dog or whatever, right?
You gotta
I'm gonna
prove
come,
me.
and I'm built how I'm built. You know, I'm gonna come and test the water anyway. Like they keep
Exactly.
like people bringing names to me. You know, people who I can fight. And I'm like, but none of these people really said they like to fight. And the names that they bring
Exactly.
stuff like because of fair play and showtime they fought, right? And
Yeah.
they were trying to figure out, okay, why haven't I fought one of them out of that fight?
Yeah.
They fought like on BLK, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, because for one, none of them really said my name though. Like none of them really, and in my eyes, I'm thinking they don't want no smoke, and I'm not really trying to.
Yeah, because the last event, didn't you say? I think you said the last event or something. You asked one. Didn't you ask one of them? You were like, you were trying to get a fight.
Yeah, I did. I asked Showtime, and he said, yeah, he would, but he said that he was thinking about going pro, and so
Yeah, that's
what
what I had thought.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't go pro, but I'm not, like I said, it ain't about that. It's about, like, for real, I can't, I don't really, like, I feel like a bully if I'm pushing the issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Nah,
called
it's
out
all
for that,
respect.
man.
You got we humble. That's what fans. That's what fans and stuff fail to realize. They think we just because they're like, oh, we want them to lose. Like a lot of people want me to lose, bro. It's just the hate. The hate be so strong, but really, did people know? I ain't fighting to be no cocky. I ain't fighting to take nobody else's spot. I'm just fighting because I like to wreck, bro. Since I was little, I was getting in trouble. That was my go-to to go to fight. I'll go to the gym to stay out of trouble. It wasn't me trying to go in there and beat up on everybody and try to be cocky. Nah, it wasn't none of that. I'm humble. I'm as humble as it can be. That's what people fail to realize. They're like, oh, he's cocky, this, that. They just don't like me. But at the same time, I like the hate. I feed off hate because that's what builds me and makes me stronger. Because like at the same time, that's how people gonna be in the comments. That's why a lot of people read the comments and stuff. I don't even read comments to my fights because a lot of the people in the comments, they ain't even fighting. They off the couch or they can't even fight.
Right. I mean, I understand because it's like it ain't like it's not about, you know, the clout for show for
Yeah.
I'm in the streets right now. They look at me like I'm the best or I'm the top dog or whatever, and I be thinking to myself, I got a lot of shit to work on. You know what I mean? I'm always thinking that like I can get better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
And that's how you always gotta think of it.
Only get better first, but I know what we got right now is like I ain't gonna say it's it's levels to it, but it's like I can't just fight a 1-1 or 1-0 fighter. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll hurt him. I already know I will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't really know how to like not, like have somebody punch me in the face and me not want to punch it back harder. I don't really know how to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how I'll be feeling. That's why like nowadays that's why I went out there last event. Like I was just going out there really to chill. Like I said, not I mean the event before last. I was going out there really to chill, and I really wasn't even training like that. To be honest, I was just going out there to, you feel what I'm saying, watch the fights because I always love going to the events, no matter if I'm fighting or if I am fighting. But I was just like, I wasn't. You feel what I'm saying? They asked, they were like, who want to fight? Who want to fight? The Joker, and he was like, BRBG was like me, and I was just like, all right, let's get up and do what we do then. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not ducking nobody. That's the last thing we do is duck. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can only get better. You feel what I'm saying? You got to fight the best to be the best. That's how I look at it. And if you just fight, like you said, if you just fight 0-1 people and 0-0 people the whole time, you may not get better. No, I'm not taking nothing away from no 0-0 or 1-0 fighter. You feel what I'm saying? Because they can come in there and sleep somebody. A 0-0 fighter can come in there and you ain't never seen him fight, and that dude, he in there Bruce Lee in your ass for real.
Right.
But like at the same time, I do know what you coming from. Like we ain't trying to go in there and look like we pity picking and shit.
I mean, like I told him, man, it's they could build up a fighter. They could try, Scrapyard could try to build them up one or somebody who they think, you know what I mean? I know they got that other league or somewhere in Texas that's coming up or trying to do that. And it says, hold on. Oh, they said, she said, "Beast, you stupid." He said, "Golden Arms would look like aluminum after Venom." I'm like, oh man. She said, this is show. What's up, Sunshine? She said, I'm doing Showtime versus Daddy Fat Sex. Then BB, you want to fight Showtime? I mean, I'm not saying I want to fight. I'm not saying I want to fight anybody. I'm the champ, you know what I mean, in this thing right now. And, they don't really, I don't know what they're champion of if they don't want to fight me because they ain't the champion of the street beat at this point. So, do I want to fight? No, I don't want to fight nobody. To be honest with you, ain't really nobody I can really think of that I want to fight. But I do know that who I am to some of these people, they want the fans. If you're going to be in this thing, and this thing is really entertainment for the fans, then I'm more so trying to give the fans of what they want. And it's the best matchup. I'm not opposing fighting anybody. It's more so that they're opposing to fight me because most of the people that do want to fight or can fight has a little bit of fame and a little bit of stature in this organization. But they don't want to risk losing the little bit that they do have.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta go big or go home.
So I'm ready right now for anybody that you can name right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm locked in on what I have to do in the future. So if they're gonna run names, chill up, man. Like the Canadian. Here go one for example. The Canadian can say he want to fight me all he want, but you won't see him in the ring with me. And that's definitely a reason why. Because for one, he don't think he can win. That's one thing. And two, he don't want to get embarrassed.
Yeah, see, with the Canadian, I shout out the Canadian. Like with him, like he can fight. No, I'm not taking nothing away from him. He can fight. He's a good fighter. But like Venom and like I'm saying compared to you, like I'm not saying he's not a bum. Come on, like he's not a bum. Like he ain't the worst fighter, but he definitely ain't the best fighter. Like definitely he wouldn't be able to make it out the first round with you or fucking Gorilla or somebody like that. Well, I mean he fought Gorilla. He fought Gorilla and BLK Prime and whatnot. But the yard's a whole different ball game. Like you feel what I'm saying? The yard. Like that's why like a lot of people like they can go in there and fight. You could go in there and fight a whole bunch of amateur fights and come to the yard, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Because it ain't like a real case. It ain't like you're fighting in a real ring. You're gonna be slipping. It's gonna be like a real fight. It's like you're gonna be slipping, sliding. If you ain't got your feet right, if you ain't got your hands right, then you going in there for a shit show, and that's just that.
Exactly.
Like that's why, like a lot of people, like they this shit easy.
That's where people realize because I'm used to fighting in the street. I never was a boxer. I just started boxing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it was for me. I didn't like street fighting. That's what really got me into boxing. Like watching some of the street beefs and stuff. Like just got me into it. And like for real, street beef. A lot of people be saying, "Oh, street beefs is easy." Like street beefs, this and that. I'll go in there and do this. I'll see a lot of comments. I would have went in there and did this and did that. Like a lot of people that be saying that don't even show up.
Sunshine, you childish.
What she said?
She said that they gave Izzy he got traded to the scrapyard and they said he can't go back with his contract. It's done.
Damn.
She said he dropped the weight class. Yeah, he gonna look. The Canadian, that's his name. I beat the shit out of you, man. You know I will, man. You know I will. I will fuck you up. There ain't no way. Listen, you ain't got a chance. The way 619 did you. The way I did 619 is the example of how you will not survive. But anyways.
He said, but anyways.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm really trying to say is I know that I'm, considered to be the top dog in my weight division or whatever, anyway, around my weight division. And if if anybody wants to duck me, I'm not saying Showtime, fair play. Anybody duck me, I'm not saying that. You get what I'm saying? But feel free to duck. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been a goose, so I'm trying my best to, just stay level headed with it. I got other shit that I want to do. You know what I mean? But I'm not waiting for a fight for none of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna always,
exactly.
The way I look at it, they gonna always be under me. So
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not
like if they
them.
come, I know what you're saying. Like if they come, they come. Like if it's the fight to happen, then if it's the fight to be made, then it's the fight to be made. But you chilling until it's that time, until somebody thinks they that big dog to overstep their boundaries, is what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying? Not even really more say overstep their boundaries, but like you feel what I'm saying? Like until it's that time.
I'm being bold enough. It's just that simple. It's like
yeah.
But the problem is, the longer they wait, the better I'm getting. I'm not going backwards.
Yeah, exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what people is having the issue at. Like waiting to fight me is becoming even more dangerous for them.
Oh yeah.
Or whoever. Because I'm not
exactly. I didn't even get to see I didn't even get to see the Stone fight. Harder Stone, how did your fight go? I didn't even get to watch it or see it. Oh, I can't even hear you.
I'm mute.
Yo. Oh, it went down to split decision. Like I said, I got out wrestled for real.
You got out wrestled? You tried, You tried to give him the hand. He was trying to wrestle you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, so you just got to work on the grappling then, because that's how. See, that's
yeah.
Some people ain't gonna stand up and bang with you. They gonna try to take it to the ground.
I mean, I got some ground game. Like I said, I just didn't have the legs for it, for real.
Yeah.
I just didn't have it. But there's no excuses. Like y'all said, there's no excuses, man. I knew what I was going in that and dealing with, for real.
Yeah.
You know? So I ain't gonna take nothing from him. He a warrior just like us, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, you right. There was a lot of that was probably I would have to say that was probably one of the
he was the better man that day. There's no way around. He was just the better man that day. But like I told him, we both can do better than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel as though he can do better than that.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely feel like the whole event that was put together, this was probably one of the most popping events. I would have to say that.
It was fire, man. It was dope.
Yeah, it was live.
And like it's not like one of them losses that you feel bad about. Like I still felt victorious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Brick said, "Make sure y'all bring Black Goku to the sandbox." Man, Bricks would have beat the brakes off of Black Goku if he would have came out there. Like real talk.
Oh, Black Goku didn't show, did he?
Bricks got a good stand up. Like he throw them bricks, bro. He throw them bricks. I ain't gonna lie. I watched his fight from the sideline. He definitely got them bricks on him. You know what I'm saying? He definitely throw them bricks.
Yeah, I was looking at next to bricks when Venom and 619 was fighting.
Oh yeah.
Each other, I was telling him how
that'd be a nice fight, man.
Oh yeah.
Free Smoke versus Menace.
Menace Mike. I think that fight need to happen. I seen them in the comments.
That'd be fire.
Going back and forth with it. I think that fight need to happen. Yeah, that fight definitely needs to happen.
I don't know, man.
Menace nice, man.
All right, fellas.
Menace nice.
All right, fellas. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for being on. We thank y'all for coming through and chilling with us.
Yes, sir.
We got to transition out, man.
Okay, all right.
All right. All love, man.
Hey, look. Hold on, before we go. Anyway, I want to make sure they understand me when I say this. You know what I'm saying? Can you blow me up real quick? Listen, I am the best fighter that this organization has seen in boxing, period. And I understand that if they don't agree, then find someone that you believe that can beat me. And you won't ever have to hear me say nothing like that. But there's some people who still doubt me and my skills and my capabilities, and that's great. I need y'all 100%. I really do. So if you feel like you are better or you got an opponent that you believe is better, state it. Speak now, forever hold your peace. Thank you.
Really, you got any final words for the people at home?
Just I mean, I like the event, the past event, and I hope they can like make more like that with like different orbs, and I mean, I also I want to shout out still this most disputed. I mean, looking real good, and Turn Day, you and Danny, man, like thank God again, man, like 'cause it's like the most entertaining thing I could ever do, especially living out here in this area where there's nothing happening that. So it's like I'm just happy that we can still continue to find something to talk about to keep this show rocking, and also continue fighting and be strong for everybody. You feel me? And yeah. Hopefully I can get me a goddamn fight, a good fight, you know what I mean? But we'll see when time comes. I mean, I'm just waiting. Working and waiting, you know. That's all.
I appreciate it.
All right, fellas, that's it, man. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. This has been an hour and a half, and we will catch you all in 2 weeks.
Appreciate your time. Thank you. Hey, shout out Hard in the Fight. Shout out Street Beat. Shout out to all my fans that love to see what I do. I'm telling you, I'm still getting better. So I got a lot of exciting shit coming up. You know what I mean? And I'm glad y'all rocking with me, even the little bit that is. You know what I mean? I ain't that, I ain't that high up. But at the same time, I know how people look at me. I understand my capabilities and you know what I mean, what I'm capable of. So, yeah, I'm the best boxer that they have.
Yeah, and let that be known. All right, y'all. Peace.